morning, guys. So today we're gonna be walking around the property. It's a rainy morning, so we're gonna do a little tour and see all the trees that we have, and hopefully it'll turn out. It's raining, so I'm under my big umbrella here. So hopefully the video will turn out. If not, we'll postpone it and redo it on a sunny day. Okay, let's get going. Alright, so we're going to begin with the west side of the property, and then we'll head over to the south side, which is the backyard, and then we'll finish with the east side. So here we just have the red dragon fruit, limes, and the yellow lemons. These are ice cream bananas, vanilla ice cream bananas. Some moringa trees. These are elderberries that we just started growing about a month ago. So they're starting to root out. We'll do these trees in the middle on the way back. So for now we're gonna go this way. Here we have a small Barbados cherry. It was flowering, so it should have a couple little berries in it. I don't see any. Another moringa. Pink guava, which is currently flowering. Some pretty flowers. In between the fruit trees we have these gardenias. So there's just the backyard. The riding lawnmower that I forgot to put back in the garage. And now it's getting wet with the rain. How about that? Alright, so this is the mulberry. It's loaded with little tiny berries. So the kids will come out here every couple days and we'll harvest all the black ones that are ready. Another gardenia. It's a couple blooms. Brown turkey fig. Got a couple figs growing on it. It's the beginning of the season. Another gardenia. And they are opening up, and they smell wonderful. The wife really likes these. Some more bananas that are in containers. They're just a little storage area. That's the backyard. You hear the rain? Let's start heading over this way. We got a couple moringas back here. And more Orinoco bananas that we repotted. We had a pipe that broke. So we had to fix that. More moringas. There's gonna be a flower bed back here. And we got some fig cuttings there. Just in the wood, in the dirt. Trying to root out. So pretty much a lot what we did back here, we're imitating this side with what's on the other side. So here's a mulberry. This has grown, it's about 8 feet tall already. And we put that in the ground about 2 months ago. So very quick growth. There's another fig, brown turkey fig. This is our biggest gardenia that we have. Look at all these. Each one of these is a bulb. It's gonna open up. There's one opening up right there. Another one about to open up. This is the latest small tree that we planted. It's a sugar apple. We had one, but the cold that we got a couple, I think it was like a year ago, killed both of the trees that we had. So those a gardenia that died. So we're going to be pulling this out of the ground, and we're going to put an elderberry in there. These are, I think, golden apple, or in Spanish they're called ovos. June plum. June plum is in English. That's when they're flowering. We're air layering this one. We're gonna get roots out of that, and then that'll be a second tree. There's the avocado. I think it's a Haas avocado. It's about 10 feet tall. There's the first mulberry that we got, and it's super loaded with berries. So we'll go down the east property, but before we do that, let's head over here and look at the middle section. These are the crepe myrtles. There's 3 of them that we have here on the property. So we pruned them in the fall, and then in the spring they come back. So this one here is the Fuju persimmon, and it finally woke up, and it's got a whole bunch of blooms coming in. There's the fruit right there growing. The zoom is not working there. There you go. You can see it better there. That's the actual fruit growing right behind the flower. Out of everything that we have, this is our favorite tree. The fruit that this tree gives is amazing. Alright, then we have another pink guava. This one we're air layering it too. So we're gonna get a new tree out of that. There's the flowers. We have a whole bunch of bees in the property that come and pollinate these. And these are all gonna be guavas. Each one of those little bulbs is gonna be a guava. Even way down there. Alright, we have another brown turkey fig here. And all the little baby figs are coming in. We have our grass here where it's like a dirt path. That's from our dog running up and down the side of the property. The kids pull-up bar. They do gymnastics and aerobics on it. Alright. Here's the kumquat tree. Got a couple little kumquats. They were loaded, but we've been eating them. These are delicious little orange that you eat the whole thing. Peel and all. You put the whole thing in your mouth and it's delicious. Alright, let's go back now to the east side of the property. Here we have some couple containers. These are vanilla ice cream bananas. And then we have a whole collection of, I think these are 15 gallon containers. We have a whole bunch of fruit trees there. I'll go over them on the way back. Here we have our star fruit, which now has no fruits in it because we just finished eating and harvesting all of them. But we are air layering this one. So we should have 3 trees from this. And then we'll leave the main trunk in the middle. Alright, moving forward. We have a pomegranate here. This is the first tree we actually planted in the property about 4 years ago. It fruited once last year finally, but then it got cold and it died back. So hopefully this year it'll come back and actually give us real fruit. Have some more Orinoco bananas in a container here, just for decorative. So here on the left we have our rainwater collection. That way we could actually use the rainwater to feed our plants. Here we have, this is our boxes for the gardening, which we still need to plant actually. We bought the plants and we haven't put them in yet. So we'll be doing that today or tomorrow. We do have tomatoes that came in. These tomatoes are from last year, actually. There's a tomato in there. These are some flowers I brought from my mother-in-law's house. And it's growing really nice. Alright, so this thing in the middle is actually on the side. I'm gonna have to prop it up. It's our Acerola tree, or Barbados cherry, and it's huge. I pruned it about a month ago, and they just blew up. It's good in a way because we have a lot more fruit now. But before we get to that, over here we have the guava, another pink guava. It already has a whole bunch of guavas there growing. Even down here. We love guavas. We harvest them, we cut them up in pieces, and we put them in the freezer. So later, then we can make a shake out of them. Over here we have our tallest brown turkey fig. It's about already 10 feet tall. And that's after we pruned it a couple months ago. That's also loaded with figs. It's about 10 of them in there. They're still baby figs. In a month they'll be a lot bigger. Next to that we have another guava. These are papaya trees, but these are dwarf papaya, meaning the papayas they give are very small. They're not like the Floridian ones. These are from Thailand, the Thailand dwarf variety papaya trees. Here in this corner, we got on the left we got sugarcane. On this corner by the gate, there's another elderberry. We love these elderberries because they're very cold tolerant. And they also, the birds come, they eat from the top of the tree and we eat from the bottom. We also use that for like storage underneath. That's our soil amendments. Alright. So there's the east side of the property. And then we have some couple more bananas, Orinoco bananas here on the left that are still growing. Once they get about 3 or 4 feet, we'll pluck them, we'll dig them up from the ground. And we'll put them in containers like these. And we have people that come and buy them. So they're looking kind of ugly now because when you dig them up and you transplant them, they go into like shock. So they get a lot of these yellow leaves. But then, right in the middle, you have a brand new green one that pops up. So then you can cut off all the yellow ones that look ugly. Like look at this one, right? But then right from the middle, you have a brand new leaf coming up. But we have a lot of customers that they'll come by and they'll pick those up. Going back to the Barbados cherry, check this out. So we got cherries there. Cherries all over. The cool thing about the Barbados is they'll flower now, and within 30 days of flowering, the fruit will be up and the fruit will start turning orange and then red. And once it's red, that means it's time to pick. There's a whole bunch right there. These Barbados cherries are full of vitamin C. That's what makes them a good crop to have. Alright. And not to finish, let's just check out our couple trees that we have here in containers. We got some mint there to the right, a mulberry baby tree growing to the left, guava cuttings. In the back we have some elderberries trees growing. There's a miracle fruit tree. If you don't know what that is, look it up on Google. You can see the little buds growing in. That's all those little buds will eventually be little red berries. Alright, we have a canepa tree. This is a Spanish lime, I think they call it. Another Barbados cherry. This one's in a container. In the back we have two elderberries in containers. So all of these trees are backup to what we already have in the ground. So in case if we ever move or buy more land or property, then we'll be able to take these with us. This is a avocado tree and a guava tree that one of my patients from Puerto Rico brought me. So these are Puerto Rican guavas and Puerto Rican guava, and a Puerto Rico mango tree. This one here is a mango tree. It's got brand new leaves growing. It's a PR mango. In the back we have a little baby fig tree and another vanilla ice cream banana that we haven't put in the ground yet. Here's a loquat. I've always wanted one of these. They give off little orange fruit. It's growing very well. In the back we have three varieties of blueberries. We got the spring high blueberry. This one on the left is the Florida blueberry. You can see the blueberries there. And this one is just a blueberry. That one didn't have a name. But we've been eating a lot of blueberries from these. Alright, there's another sugar apple that we have. We've left it in the container because we want to see how well it grows in the container. Alright. And to finish off, here's a yellow dragon fruit cutting. We're trying to grow that in a container. And then these are all cuttings from our big red dragon fruit at the beginning of the video. So you cut those and that will now become a new tree pretty much. And these are the vanilla ice cream bananas again. Alright, well guys, that's pretty much it. That's our little property. Our plans for the future is going to be, we're going to fill this whole wall back here with elderberry trees. And we're going to be using that to harvest, to save for the future, and make medicine with it, anti-influenza medicine. Alright guys, well thank you for checking in. I hope this gives you an idea of what you could do here in Florida. You don't have to have that much land or property. You could do it with any type of property that you might have, even in a patio in an apartment. Because if you don't have a big yard to do things in the perimeter or right in smack in the middle, you could put them in containers and just water them every other day, every like once or twice a week, and they'll do just fine. All right, thank you for checking in guys. Till next time, have a good day.